Welcome to the first video of us taking on an abandoned unit. When we arrived, it was covered in rubbish and looked like a dumping ground. The structures were unsafe and the place had no power. We're hoping that we found a diamond in the rough and we can give this place a new lease of life. But first, let's tell you about why we did this and see how we get on with the journey.
Just started a new business and we're focusing in metal fabrication. So we needed a place to work and this place came up. It came up at a really good price because, well, you'll see the state of it. And there's things that need to be done, things that need to be replaced, and generally taking a massive risk. This new business could fail. This new unit could cost us loads of money and we not manage to do anything. We've both got full-time jobs, but we're taking a risk and we're going to go for it.
So this is how far I've got. I'm sorry if it's a bit dark, but I've basically sorted, or I'm in the process of sorting out a skip pile, and our skip is coming tomorrow. This has been about 2 hours work, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've got to still tackle upstairs, but I don't think that would be too bad. There's not too much actual stuff there. That's going to be more deconstructing. Okay, it's now Thursday morning. We didn't manage to do upstairs last night because the welder ended up coming. We set that up and then we just went home and spent some time with Dom's nieces, and that was really nice. But it does mean that today that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll just show you. Our skip arrived this morning. So we've got big old boy. It's actually like the same size as this. I can't really. For some of the stuff I might need a step or just some proper upper body strength today to be flinging that over. It is a lot colder in here today. A lot colder. Everything is frozen. It's all icy. Trying to think what the date is. We're on the 17th of December. Thursday, 17th of December, 2020. So it's getting colder. Now what we're going to do is head on upstairs and basically see what I can chuck over the edge and see what I need to bring down. I really wish the skip was inside because then I could
Alright, time for an update, as Ash has taken over pretty much everything here, as I've been working elsewhere. She's managed to completely empty it just in time for me to fill it. As our van that we were living in a few months ago has now been emptied. Well, it was used as a storage container before, so emptying it, deconstructing it, and using it to transfer, well, tip runs, material, tools, a lot of tools.
We got very hammer happy last night. So this is all, ow, that was my head. All smashed down. So taking up the floor there. And now we've just got Dom and my brothers here, smashing down this bit of the floor. So as you can imagine, they've been having a lot of fun. And then we've got our little helper.
Standing underneath?
Yeah, like when you're like right by it.
Can't even see you anyway.
It's probably for that.
Hello.
Sorry, it's this
The
bit.
lighting, yeah. Pose with a hammer then. Don't hit him with a hammer. Yep.
It's like a photo shoot.
Smile. Okay, we forgot to film yesterday. It's now Sunday 20th and we'll show you where we got. We got interrupted a couple of times yesterday because my family decided that they would come and see the unit. They liked it, didn't they?
I think so.
I think so. So, what you would have seen us doing last time was Dom and my brother knocking down this part of the mezzanine. That is now completely down. We've started on the other side. You want to tell them what we're going to do today?
Well, the plan, hopefully, is to knock down the rest of the joists and get this smaller mezzanine down. And then we can work on finishing knocking down the office upstairs, taking down the carpet, taking up the floor, trying to reuse as much as possible, and then we can start knocking down this mezzanine. And hopefully by the end of the day we're just left with a load of steel.
Are you okay? Did you hammer yourself? You alright?
Don't you film this? I just hit my arm for the 4th time, this squidgy bit, on a nail head.
I can hardly see you. You look so
Hi!
Can you just wait like a second? And then come up. Oh, we've got the window. Alright, got it?
Heavy glass! Quick update, as I forgot the camera today, so I'm going to have to use my phone. So I've managed to remove this part of the wood. This part of the mezzanine's gone. It's going to stay like this. Just need to tidy this up here, so that goes all the way up. Paint the wall. Getting a new shutter door. Hopefully getting a roller one, so that way we won't have all this overhang. And then this wall will be getting painted. I've made a bit of a mess today. We also had a bit of a flood issue with the weather at the moment. Rain came all the way in from the doors and all the way through, which is why we're replacing both the doors. This is where our steel currently finishes. We want to move it back to about here, and then there's going to be an overhang, and just where that fire blanket is will be another wall separating this area from the machine shop, and then where the steel finishes there will be a wall that goes right up to the ceiling to keep the office upstairs clean from the mess down here. It's currently the big pile of potentially reusable wood, because we've got to put the new mezzanine back up. So what we're doing, and we've made a start already, we're taking each piece, denailing them all, and then stacking them up in the correct lengths. Because we're moving, this steel is going to stay the same, but it's going to be shortened. That back one's going to be the same, and then this red one here, because it's currently placed on top, we need to lower that down, add in another bracket like this. See that? And once that's lowered to match the same height, we're also going to move it a little bit off to the side, and that way we will be able to have the posts where we want them. Currently the stairs are situated right at the back, and as you can see here, there's not much of a walkway through. You'll never carry anything up. It's just a wander up here. So these stairs will actually go, they're finished there, and they're going to come up from the front, so that way you'll be able to come in the front door, go straight up the stairs into the main office area. The office is going to come all the way along. You won't be able to see out the back because the wall, this side here will be open, and we're going to put a safety net here so that we can actually have the office this side and look over the machine shop. Over there, which is the toilet, we need to lower the ceiling. So it's currently situated on another beam to bring it up about a foot. We want to get rid of that so it matches this height. So that, well, we'll bring up this floor slightly and bring down that floor to the same. And then this will be enclosed. This will be another storeroom. And we need to do something about this disgusting ceiling. And I forgot to remove all the lighting fixtures before removing the floor. So I'm gonna have to do that once this floor is rebuilt. So there you go. There's an update, and I can't stare at the camera too much because I'll fall over this mess. But pretty happy with the progress today, and it is a 20 to 1. So hopefully by the end of the day I'll have the stairs down, this last piece up here. Though I am a little bit worried that this stairs, no, not the stairs, Ash, cut that out. I'm hoping that I'll be able to remove this last piece of old flooring, which is the only thing stopping that steel from moving, because this steel isn't actually bolted down at all, and you can actually see it, if I just spin around, post behind me, this steel, post behind me there, that's the only thing holding, which is why we want to bring that down, and we're adding in a piece of steel going along there and in between here. I will have this gone, and when Ash arrives, hoping that we'll be able to get the glass down from upstairs, and then the remaining flooring there can go down as well. We've got this to sort out, but most of all I've got this big pile to denail and stack.
Okay, so we're now on Tuesday the 29th. Both me and Dom are at the unit today. We're making the most of the time that Dom's got off before he's got to go back to work. So, what we've done so far, I've installed, sorry if you can't hear me, but I've installed a new letterbox, so we've got that all secure, and we've decided that we're going to tackle some plumbing today, and then Dom's family is going to join us later to take down all of the glass and the windows upstairs and all of that flooring.
We have this crazy idea because we don't like the block work in the bathroom. We're going to try and render the walls, and as all of this came with the property, even though it's about 2 years out of date, it's not gone hard yet, so we thought we'd mix up a little batch and see if we can get it to set on the walls and see what it comes out like.
What consistency is it supposed to be?
Pretty much like that.
Okay. Should we try
Stable but not.
Cesara makeshift applicant? Is applicant the right word?
Okay. I'm well, we can't say we're all the gear, no idea.
No, that's
Because,
very true. We just
Zero-
have no idea.
0 gear, 0 idea. I've done some plastering before, but never rendering, and I think this is live render. When I say I've done some plastering, I don't mean with a piece of cardboard.
Basically, no one judged your plastering. Okay. You do a scratch coat anyway, right?
Would you like to try?
Okay.
So I'll do it above. Like probably
It looks like
bad porridge. So if you
chuck it on.
worst filming ever. I can't really tell you how to do it because I don't know. And then you can scrape that off by doing like that, and then go backwards. That's it, and then you'll be able to smooth that out.
Well, you say that.
And then just pick up some more and.
It's very gritty, isn't it?
Yeah, that's probably my mixing. I've got a piece of 2x2 and a bucket full of already mixed stuff. So yeah, don't bother trying to smooth that, just put some more on.
Okay. Well, I've still got. Alright. I didn't know how much of it we were even doing. We just wanted to use up this mixture.
Yeah. We haven't finished this bit yet.
Well, I'm not putting that big blob in it.
Put it there. You can always take that.
It's quite therapeutic. We had a very stubborn bolt, so Dom's decided to angle grind it. We still haven't got power. This is powered off of the van. Yay!
Twinsies, Misty. On your nose. Go with the wood pile.
We managed to move the industrial sink. Now that we've sorted the plumbing, we're going to donate that to a local adventure playground.
For an outdoor sink.
Pardon?
I think it's going to be an outdoor sink, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, for all of the kids, because they get covered in mud.
They can bathe in this.
Yeah, I know. I think they'll really like it. Also, if they still keep that hose tap
Hose?
thing, this,
It ooze.
they can just sort of get the kids to stand there and spray them down before they go in the cars. But that now means that we are getting all of this done. We've secured this bit of steel with some clamps. So now we're attempting to get the final bits of wood down.
Okay, this double-legged, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The inside one, behind this pipe. I think I've got the lift.
Okay. Do you want me to try lifting and you pulling?
That tight's nailed to this one. I can lift this and break it.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.
Brilliant.
Sort of lift. Probably because there's a nail going down in there. What I'd do, nail that down to the post.
Yeah.
So, well, that's all good. But I'm not going to post out. It's weird that they put a bracket on that post going to the floor. It's going to be heavy.
You okay?
It's like an Irish dance or something. Alright, we're now completely wood free. So everything off the walls, all the joists are down, ceiling in the bathroom's down, all the wood is down. All we need to do now is denail. Alright, I've just picked up Ash, got to the unit, and it's way too cold today, so I've just spoken to a colleague of mine about picking up a diesel, well, I think it's a space heater. So yeah, we're going to go off, pick that up, get some diesel. Hopefully we won't keep freezing our guts off.
It's very cold.
It's very cold?
Very cold.
Alright, let's go.
We've just got back from picking up the, what's it called? A space heater. Dom? Is it called a space heater?
That's what I would call it. It's called a fire machine.
Yeah. So, I would get closer, but I don't want to. Ah, Dom, it's like actual flame.
I know.
Yeah. Look, warmer now.
Warmer.
Warmer now. Although we do have to keep the door open because it's diesel. A diesel space heater. Fume up the place. But hopefully this heats the rest of the room, and then we're going to get on with denailing all of the wood. We've got a lot of it, so I think we're going to keep the heater on, put some music on, denail all the wood, set up some piles. Hopefully this will be a little bit more chilled, so that'll be nice.
It is what it says it is.
Oh, it's not killing the van.
It's drawing 136 watts, powered by the van, which means we have about 7 hours of runtime. 7 hours!
Oh my god.
So we'll be able to put music on to drown out the annoying noise, we'll be able to charge batteries, we'll be able to turn on the light, and we'll get about 2 hours.
on paper, we're metal fabricators because they dictate the fact that you have to have a particular occupation, and this has to be that, and the unit has to be insured under certain regulations. And if you turn around and say, I like to make stuff, no one takes you
It's
seriously.
just a space for whatever we fancy
yeah,
doing.
I'm kind of interested in everything. Can I have this space? No one
That's
takes you
not
serious.
just insurers, that's just like
Everything,
friends, family,
everything. Yeah.
next door neighbours.
Absolutely everything. So, yeah, on paper, we're metal fabricators. But the reality, I think, 1/3 of this space at least is going to be dedicated to metal fabrication. Another third is, I keep calling it a machine shop. I don't have any machinery or any skills in machining. I don't know. I may. I've never touched a lathe. I've never touched a mill. Really want one.
I call it the tinkering area.
Yeah, you go. It's the
tinkering.
tinkering shop. I'm really interested in electronics. Going to be tinkering around with that. Ash is really keen to learn, so I'm going to try and make her do everything.
I want
that
to do
already know.
woodworking.
You want to do woodworking? Yeah. So you have to keep that in the tinkering space because of insurance. Because everything has to be separate.
And
it's ridiculous.
sawdust, but yeah.
But that's basically it. So, and the other third, it's a bit of a,
Fun space.
well, it's your fun space.
It's
The Tinker Shop's mine, really. Not that you're not invited, because I really want to teach you loads and, well, basically work together throughout a lot of this. But the other third is your space. It's going to be upstairs.
It's very multi-purpose, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we needed an office.
Office, and then we're debating a chill / pool
I think-
table /
That ever since watching that film, was it The Intern? Is that the one with Google?
No.
No. Oh.
Intern is a good movie though.
What's the one with Google? The internship. It's a comedy. It's not actually Google, I don't think. I can't remember. Either way, it's based on Google's premise of their workplace, where it's fun, it's inviting, it's relaxed, and you don't get that in the UK.
No, we're very, very behind on that
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
I mean, you may in IT industries, but none that I've ever seen.
I definitely think that a reason for me wanting to do this business is the fact that you spend so much of your life in work
Yeah.
and in a job. And I've always said that if you're spending that much of your time there, it should be enjoyable.
Which kind of is the point of upstairs and the point of
It's the
well,
point
it-
of downstairs.
It's the point of this
all
whole
of it.
thing. Yeah, it's try and make workplace fun. And I personally think that any space that you're comfortable in, that you're willing to take risks in, is going to be a productive space. And yes, at the moment we both have full-time jobs and we both have to work all the time, and it leaves this place, which is quite an expense, to the weekends and evenings. But we can only hope that changes and this becomes a full-time job for both of us. So British Gas are coming on Monday to sort the electrics out. Ollie, our electrician, should be coming on the weekend to sort the fuse panels out. Once we have power, we should have lights, we should have heating because we have a little jet burner, and we should start the construction.
Yeah. Cut up some steel beams, move them about, and rebuild
Move 'em bout.
upstairs. Move them about.
Moving about.
Move 'em about.
You can tell we're in Devon. Shh.
And then rebuild the mezzanine that we spent the last week knocking down.
3 weeks.
It didn't
We've
take
been
us
here 3 weeks.
Yeah, but it didn't take us 3 weeks to knock that down.
It's fair.
You weren't here for the first week. Oh, we've got a surprise of a toy in the corner.
Cheers, guys. Sorry. 2 hands.
Ooh.
All right, cut.
Yeah.